Hi, I'm Javier Silva. I'm a tour level golf instructor. In the 25 years I've been teaching golf, I've realized more and more how important understanding your body is in the golf swing. So that's why myself and Kristen Case have developed Yogo. We're combined yoga and golf movements put together to help fix your golf swing and more importantly help fix your ball flight so you know how to score. So this month come see us. We have a couple of events in New Mexico and it's really neat. The topic is going to be ball flight. So let me give you a couple of examples of what happens in the golf swing relative to your body so you can understand here. We're going to use 3D motion capture to really pinpoint those areas relative to a tour player. So if somebody hooks the golf ball, you'll tend to see the pelvis move forward there a little bit too much in the downswing, causing the club face to open up there. And then they'll have to twist it closed to kind of try to square it. But unfortunately, they'll hit the outside of the golf ball, and the ball will go miles there to the right as a lefty. Or, let's say here they get here, and they're coming into impact here, and they just think they have to hold off the club face, and then eventually their body can't support that into the hips, and then they shoot their force of the club head out to the left for me. So the force is going out that direction too much, and the ball still goes miles there to the right. So it's important to understand that on our Gears 3D motion capture, I'm going to show you here is it shows that relative to pelvic motion thrusting towards the golf ball there. So I'll give you some examples of tour players on what's more ideal in that area there. And a little example of something that we would do to help you understand that in the yoga moves is a little test. So most of the time if you were to squat down here, you'd want to squat down with your knees open and your hip joints kind of open here. Ideally to squat down, that pushes your hips back there. Now if you're going to come up, you want to bring your knees in to squat up. So what we do is help you understand how to align your knees, your ankles, your feet, so you can really move throughout the lower body with good footwork. Understand how much range of motion you have in your hips. Opening and closing the hip joints. All that is very important in being able to turn and stay in golf posture there. One of the common mistakes for a slicer is they'll tend to go here and they'll just simply lose posture going back and stand right up, and all of a sudden the club is going out that direction there, and you'll see that would be having to slice across the golf ball this direction there. So they get themselves in trouble that way. Anywhere in the backswing or in the downswing, if you stand up too early, here, or even if you did in the downswing, you're either going to come slicing the golf ball this direction, or you're going to just early extend yourself out that direction there. So let's take a look at one of the tour players and see what she does very well there. So here's Lydia Ko, one of the top players on the LPGA, and you can see what she does well here relative to what we're talking about. So we'll see here with an iron here. So down here, this number here is pelvic thrust. As she swings, watch her pelvic thrust number stays pretty much at 0 the whole time there. So you can see that right there from that angle. And you can see from the face-on view, look at how her knees stay about the same distance apart throughout the golf swing here. So that's also important to understand. You don't see her knees kind of buckling in or anything like that. That would cause her to thrust forward there. You can see from this angle here, her hip is staying back there. Now there's a certain pivot point you also want to understand here, how this hip goes back kind of into a wall feeling, and then she's going to drift her weight over and keep the hip back there. So all these things are important in the golf swing, and what we're doing is taking our yoga moves and really applying them to the different aspects of your swing. So come join us this month. We'll have a couple of events in New Mexico. We're looking forward to seeing you.